Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video of Let's Talk About It. So today we're going to talk about self-confidence. Now imagine the scenario in which you are sitting in a room full of people and there's this one person that just walks in and everybody is drawn to that person because of the aura of confidence that that person carries. Out of all the problems that I faced as a child and as a teenager, self-confidence was one of them. And these are the 10 ways that I practice, that I follow to be self-confident. And I'm not really there yet, but I am still getting there. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Now, low self-confidence emerges from low self-esteem and low self-worth, the feeling that we are not good enough. Sometimes we get too critical about our weaknesses, which in turn demotivates us to even work on them. When I used to be around people who are super talented, I used to feel this inferiority complex that I am not good enough. And eventually I realized that I need to accept myself for the way I am, because that is what makes me who I am. Stop being critical about yourself, stop being critical about your weaknesses and your flaws. Learn to accept yourself for who you are as a person, your strengths, your weaknesses, and that is the first step towards self-confidence. One of us is born with a certain level of strengths and weaknesses, right? So find out what you're good at and display your skills out there. Let me tell you a story. So there was this rich man who had 3 servants, and one fine day, he wanted to go abroad. So he called these 3 servants in front of him, and to one servant he gave 30 rupees, to one servant he gave 20 rupees, and to one servant he gave 10 rupees. Now he said, handle this money properly till I come back. So after a few months, when the rich man comes back, he calls those servants again and he asks them, what did you do with the money? So the first and the second servant, to whom he gave 30 and 20 rupees respectively, they actually invested that money in a bank and they got double of what the master had given them. So the one who got 30 rupees actually handed 60 rupees to the master, and the one who got 20 rupees handed 40 rupees back to the master. And that rich man was so happy with them that he rewarded them. Now when it comes to the third servant, he asked him, what did you do with the money? He said, I hid it under the ground because I was so scared that somebody would rob it. So moral of the story is that if you have talents, there is something that you're good at, then display it out there. Do not hide your talents under a blanket, because it's not going to help you in any way. Sometimes we don't realize what our strengths are unless we take certain risks and do certain things. So when you work on your talents and when you display your talents out there, you yourself will feel confident about yourself. Now, as we have a certain amount of strengths, we also have our own weaknesses and flaws. Now, instead of criticizing it, instead of criticizing yourself for it, work on it. For example, if a person is bad in cooking, this person tries and cooks, and every time that this person makes something, it turns out to be horrible. So that person says, okay, I am not going to cook. Cooking is not meant for me. I'm like extremely horrible at cooking, so I'm never going to try it. But instead of doing this, why not accept the fact that, okay, now we are bad at it, but we can in future work on it and become better at it, right? Now, I'll tell you something about myself. Singing was one of my weaknesses. I couldn't sing to save my life. But instead of, just giving up, I chose to work on it, and here I am today. So accept your weaknesses, work on them, and turn your weaknesses into your strengths. It is very important for us to surround ourselves with the right kind of people, with the people who are honest with us and who will give us an honest opinion about our work and about ourselves. Now don't be around people who will say, सिर्फ मस्का लगाने के लिए बोलेंगे, अच्छा किया. No, be around people who truly encourage you, and if you have made a mistake, they will tell you, okay, you're wrong here and this is how you can improve. So make sure you surround yourself with the right kind of people, because if you surround yourself with negative people, you yourself will get depressed and your self-confidence will go down as well. Negative thing enters our brain, it just stays there forever and we just can't get rid of it. So people will say, people have a mouth, they will talk, and don't take every word of theirs to heart. Take in what you need and let go of what you don't. इसीलिए कहते हैं एक कान से सुनो and दूसरे कान से निकालो, right? Now for example, when we are baking and the first thing that we need is flour. So we just don't add the flour to the cake, right? We need to sieve the flour first. And whatever is not wanted remains on the sieve. In the same way, you need to sieve your mind, you need to sieve your thoughts, and only take in what you need and let go of what you don't. Do things to impress people. Do it for yourself. Now, for example, if I post a video tomorrow and I have really high hopes for that video, that people will really like it and people will really like my hard work. And I have done it to show off my skills and to impress people, okay? And I post that video and people do not really appreciate that video. They do not like it. Sometimes we may work so hard for something and people may not really like our work or appreciate our work. But that's okay. Don't let that stop you from working hard. Do things for yourself. Because when you do something for yourself, you yourself will feel better and confident. So whatever you are doing, be confident in what you are doing and put your best foot forward and do it for yourself. What we were made to say after the morning prayer in school every single day. And somewhat, saying it every day, I didn't really pay that much attention to it then. But now I realize its importance. It's very important to speak positively to yourself. Now, some of you may consider this as crazy and stupid, so this is what I do. So whenever I do something good, I pat myself and tell myself, well done Anusha, you're doing great and keep going. Now this may sound and seem a little stupid, but it really, really helps. It's very important to reward yourself and to speak positively to yourself. And this will boost your confidence in due time. Now, whenever we do a task and we fail at it, we give up. But we need to know that we all fail, Life is all about failure sometimes, and it's okay. It's a part of life. But just because you fail, that does not mean you quit. If you fail, try it again. If you fail again, try it till you succeed. So in this process of continuous failing, you may not necessarily know what to do to succeed, but at least you will know what not to do to fail. Sometimes, we don't have any idea what we are capable of until and unless we keep pushing ourselves beyond our limits. Success and failure is like a flight of stairs. We go 2 steps forward and then we may have to come 1 step back, and that is totally fine. So don't think less of yourself if you cannot do anything. It's okay. We are all human beings and we all fail. And you need to keep pushing yourself till you succeed in that task and till you achieve what you need to achieve in that task. Keep persevering. Now I know it's very hard to motivate yourself when you are not confident in yourself at all. But to motivate myself, I listen to TED Talks, I listen to motivational songs, I read motivational articles, and I practice a few steps to motivate myself as well. I have spoken about how I motivate myself on a daily basis, and if you have not seen that video, I will link it up here and you can check it out later on. So it's very important to motivate yourself, to be confident in yourself. Listen, there are so many videos out there, motivational videos out there that you can watch and that you can get motivated by yourself. So practice self-motivation. 10th and most important point is that remember always that you are unique. Now, when a product is being manufactured in a factory, they obviously look the same and feel the same texture-wise, right? But there is a unique batch number that has been given to every single product to identify it. And that batch number, that very number makes that product unique. And that number makes it able for people to identify that particular product. In the same way, your strengths and your weaknesses make you who you are as a person. And always remember that you are precious and you are special. So don't always try to fit in the mold and follow the herd mentality. Do what your heart says. Stop comparing yourself to people and stop comparing your capabilities with other people. So always remember that you are unique and you are precious just the way you are. You don't need to change yourself for anything or anybody. Accept yourself, work on your strengths, work on your weaknesses, practice what you have to practice, and you will eventually learn to be self-confident. So guys, I hope this video has helped you in some way, and if you like this video, please let me know by clicking the like button, sharing this video and commenting down below. I really love to read your comments. And if you have any suggestions about the topics that we can talk about, let me know down in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.